Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamenenchev. As we said earlier today, multiple reports still not yet confirmed by A-State say that Walt Bell is leaving to be the offensive coordinator at Maryland. So tonight's New Orleans Bowl could be his last game at A-State. So let's go to the highlights. Jeff Driscoll, the talented QB for La Tech, shows you why here with a beautiful deep pass that would set up a touchdown to give the Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. The Red Wolves would respond with a 35-yard field goal by J.D. Houston to cut the lead down to 7-3. Lou Holtz watching on. How about that? That's cool. Michael Gordon would get hurt, so the freshman Warren Wong gets a lot of carries, as here a field goal makes it 10-3 La Tech. Here's Wong getting a lot of carries, fighting hard, but he would fumble the football right here, a costly turnover that would eventually set up a Louisiana Tech touchdown, giving them the lead, but Wong would bounce back, catches the short pass here, and runs down to the 1-yard line for a first down. And then what is he going to do? Well, he's going to finish what he started. Watch this. Boof. Little man punches it in for the touchdown. Red Bulls still down 17-10, but just before the half, about 30 seconds to go, Freddie Knighton, and he's going to do what Freddie Knighton does. Run around. Where they're going to stop him? Nope, he's going to keep going. Watch this athleticism. Watch him get in there for the touchdown. This game's tied at 17 early in the third quarter. Taking a look at the Sun Belt scoreboard, App State got a last-second field goal to beat Ohio 31-29 and win the Raycom Camellia Bowl, but Georgia State falls 27-16 to San Jose State in the Cure Bowl. To the NFL, another good performance for the Cowboys defense, but again, Matt Castle has struggled. Kellen Moore's actually in a QB and threw a TD to Des Bryant. Former Hog Darren McFadden has 100 rush yards, but the Jets are leading 16-13 about midway through the fourth at last check. To basketball, we showed the girls' highlights earlier today. Now let's check out the boys' highlights from the NEA tournament. Tuckerman taking on Osceola. Opening possession, Chalon Dennis with the three from the top of the key, and this is what you call a roll. Boop, 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 boop. It rolls in. Scored a game-high 22. But in the first half, it was all about Donnie Stapleton. Good passing, good shooting. Oh, not the shot there, but Stapleton puts it in. Big-time play for him for Tuckerman. And then more good Tuckerman passing. This time, watch this. Off the glass for two. Whew, Tuckerman is feeling it. Then Osceola pressing. And Osceola headed to the hoop for a basket there. Nice basket for Osceola. We're going to fast forward in the script there. Bucket for Tuckerman right there. Tuckerman would go ahead and win this one 73-60. From earlier, Cross County taking on Augusta, second half. A nice drive and a great dish by Marcus Boykin to Austin Phelan for two. T-Birds up 9. T-Birds, T-Birds, T-Birds. That's a song, Jordan, if you're wondering. That's what they do at the games. But Keandre Munns with the crossovers, and he hits the three there with the defense in his face. But stay with this play. Look at this block by Munns. Oh, my goodness. Wow. But too much cross county. Anthony Davis to the hoop. He can play football. He can play basketball. He does it all. And then more cross county. Another great cut right here. And a bucket. Whew. All cross county tonight. Marcus Boykin was big time. Another great pass for him. He had a game-high 21 points. Cross County would go ahead and win this game. Moving on, Manila taking on Riverside. First quarter, Luke Baker buries the three right here from the top of the key. He had a game-high 21 points. Then a loose ball, and Gavin Stone comes up with it and goes all the way. Watch this slight hesitation for two here. Off the glass for two, but Manila comes right back. Patrick Tanner would drain the three ball. This guy can really shoot the ball, folks. You don't want to leave him open. Tanner is left open, and what's the result? Another three ball. Manila wins a tight one, 51-49. And our earlier newscast ended at 7 instead of 6:30 because of ABC college football, so I wasn't able to get to this game, but the Sloan Hendricks boys pick up a 56-54 win over Marmaduke behind 24 points by Matt Wilkins. And in the nightcap going on right now, Truman taking on Walnut Ridge in boys hoops. Walnut Ridge leads 32-15 at the end of the first half. That's the last update I've received. To college hoops, the Hogs are a perfect 5-0 at home and 0-4 on the road. Tonight, a home contest against Mercer, so that figured to be a good thing. Well, let's find out. There's a look at Anthlon Bell getting fired up before the game, And here's Anton Beard coming back from suspension. Beard would score early as he hits the three right here. Beard only had 6 points though. Later, a loose ball in Forest City zone. Trey Thompson, the Region 8 kid, picks it up and scores down low for 2. Don't be deceived by these baskets, though. This was a low-scoring game, an ugly game, as Keaton Mayo hits the mid-range J. Then Moses Kingsley pounds down low for 2. He had 18 points and 14 boards. The Hogs trailed by 2 at the half and lose another late heartbreaker, 69-66. In overtime, to the NBA, the Grizzlies hosting the Pacers. Matt Barnes now a starter, and of course he's been taking advantage of that as he hits the corner 3. Nice. Then Grizzlies in transition, Mario Chalmers to Barnes for, you guessed it, another 3-ball. 32-24 Grizz. Barnes had another solid night with 15 points. Marc Gasol had 19 points, 12 boards, and here's a beautiful give and go to Jeff Green for one of his 6 assists. The Grizzlies win 96-84 to go to 15-14. And right after our newscast, of course, we want to see Rachel's weather. But after our newscast, tune to ESPN Red Wolves fans. Really good game going on.
Yeah, we're hoping for a win.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Common. Stick with us. We'll be back.